But what we need to talk to Merce about now is what happened at the Emirates today.
Arsenal fans were left in utter disbelief and frustration at Craven Cottage as what appeared to be a clear and decisive moment in their match against Fulham was waved away by both the referee and VAR. It was the 72nd minute of the game, and Arsenal, who had been pushing hard to regain the lead after a tight contest, saw Bukayo Saka dart into the penalty area with his trademark pace and balance. As the winger skillfully cut inside, Fulham defender Kelvin Bassey mistimed his challenge, clipping Saka's leg before getting anywhere near the ball. Saka tumbled to the ground, expecting a whistle that never came. The referee immediately gestured for play to continue, and to the disbelief of Arsenal players, fans, and pundits, VAR did not intervene. The Arsenal bench erupted in anger, with Mikel Arteta visibly fuming on the touchline, gesticulating towards the fourth official and demanding an explanation. The replays shown on television told the story that Arsenal fans feared there was undeniable contact. The slow-motion footage captured the moment Bassey's leg brushed against Saka's shin, clearly impeding his movement before the defender made any contact with the ball. Yet, somehow, despite having all the technology and multiple camera angles available, the VAR officials decided not to overturn the on-field decision. The incident quickly spread across social media platforms, where football fans, analysts, and former players voiced their opinions in real time. Arsenal supporters were livid, labeling the decision as daylight robbery and another joke of a VAR call. Clips of the foul flooded X, formerly Twitter and Instagram, with fans comparing the incident to similar challenges in previous Premier League games that had been ruled as penalties. Many pointed out the inconsistency in how decisions are made week after week, questioning the credibility of VAR and the referees operating it. Pundits covering the game were equally stunned. Arsenal legend Thierry Henry, who was part of the post-match panel, expressed his disbelief live on air. "That's a penalty all day long," Henry said firmly. "You can clearly see Bassey's leg catch Saka before he even touches the ball. If VAR is there to correct clear and obvious errors, then what exactly are we doing here? That's exactly the type of situation VAR was designed for." His fellow pundits nodded in agreement, with even neutral voices admitting that the Gunners had every right to feel hard done by. What made the moment even more painful for Arsenal fans was the timing. The match had been finely balanced, with both sides creating chances. Arsenal had taken control of possession in the second half and looked the more likely to find the winner. Saka's penalty, had it been awarded, would have been a golden opportunity to seal all 3 points. Instead, Fulham regained momentum from the non-decision and began to push forward. The energy shifted entirely, and within 10 minutes, the home side found their equalizer through a scrappy goal that left Arsenal's defence flat-footed. The final whistle blew at 1-1, leaving Arsenal with only a point from a match they had largely dominated. After the game, Mikel Arteta's post-match interview made headlines. The Arsenal boss didn't hold back his emotions, stating that the decision was unacceptable at this level of football. "It's unbelievable," Arteta said. "Everyone in the stadium saw it. Everyone watching from home saw it. Everyone except the people who are supposed to see it, the referee and VAR. I've been saying this for months. The technology is there, but the decision-making is not consistent. We work so hard, we fight for every point, and moments like this can change everything." Arteta's words echoed the sentiments of countless Arsenal fans who have felt a growing sense of injustice with the way VAR decisions have gone against their team this season. There have been multiple occasions where clear fouls or handballs in Arsenal's favour have been ignored, while far softer incidents have gone against them in other matches. The frustration isn't just about one game, it's about a pattern that seems to be repeating itself. Football experts have often debated whether the problem lies in the technology itself or the people using it. The cameras, angles, and systems are among the most advanced in the world, but it ultimately comes down to human interpretation. "It's not VAR that's the problem," said one commentator after the match. "It's the inconsistency in how referees and VAR officials apply the rules. What's a penalty for one team becomes play on for another. Fans are losing trust." Social media was flooded with clips of the foul from different angles, and within minutes, hashtags like VAR scandal and justice for Arsenal began trending worldwide. Fans pointed out that if such a foul had occurred on a player from another top 6 club, the penalty would have been awarded instantly. If that was Salah, if that was Rashford, or even Grealish, there's no doubt the whistle goes immediately, one fan tweeted, highlighting the perceived bias and inconsistency in decision-making. Even rival fans admitted that Arsenal had been wronged. Several neutral football pages and analysts called out the decision, arguing that the Premier League's credibility continues to take hits from such controversies. "You can't promote fairness and transparency in football when decisions like this keep happening," said one viral post. "VAR is supposed to bring justice to the game, not chaos." The debate continued long after the match ended, with journalists and pundits dissecting every frame of the incident. Former referee Peter Walton, speaking to a sports network, analyzed the footage and admitted that there was clear contact that should have been deemed a foul. "From the replay, there's minimal doubt," he said. "It's clear and obvious that's the standard VAR operates by. This should have been overturned." For Arsenal, the outcome was more than just 2 points dropped. It was another chapter in what feels like a long series of unfortunate officiating calls that have hindered their title ambitions. Every point is crucial in the Premier League race, and decisions like these can have lasting consequences when the season reaches its decisive stages. Arsenal have worked tirelessly to maintain consistency, playing attacking football and grinding out results, yet moments like this make the journey feel unfairly uphill. As the players walked off the pitch, the sense of injustice was evident. Bukayo Saka, visibly frustrated, shook his head as he headed down the tunnel, still exchanging words with the referee. Other Arsenal players, including captain Martin Odegaard and Gabriel Magalhaes, also confronted officials, demanding answers that never came. The frustration wasn't limited to the fans or players. The club's online fan channels and podcasts were ablaze with discussion immediately after the match. "How many times does this need to happen before someone takes accountability?" one fan said during a live stream. "We're not asking for favors, just fairness. If that's not a penalty, then what's the point of having VAR?" This incident adds to a growing list of questionable VAR calls Arsenal have faced. Earlier in the season, the club saw a goal wrongly disallowed for offside against Brentford, which the Premier League later admitted was a mistake. The repetition of such incidents has led to questions about whether the system is being applied evenly across all clubs. The fallout from this game is expected to continue into the coming days, with Arsenal likely to demand an explanation from the Premier League's refereeing body, PMAL. Fans are calling for more transparency, such as the release of audio recordings between the on-field referee and VAR officials during these crucial moments. Many believe that without such transparency, the credibility of the game will continue to erode. Despite the controversy, Arsenal must now focus on their upcoming fixtures. The team remains in strong form overall, but moments like this can test their mental resilience. Mikel Arteta and his players know that they cannot afford to dwell too long on what might have been, even though the sense of injustice lingers. Still, one thing is certain, the conversation about VAR is far from over. Every week, new controversies seem to arise, and while the technology was introduced to eliminate human error, it appears to have done the opposite, magnifying it under a brighter light. For Arsenal and their fans, this latest incident will not be forgotten anytime soon. The feeling of being robbed at Craven Cottage will sting for weeks to come. In a season where fine margins separate success and heartbreak, one denied penalty could be the difference between celebrating at the top of the table and wondering what could have been. Arsenal may move on, but the fans will not forget. And as the debate rages on, one question remains: when will VAR finally deliver the justice it promised?